Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So I just got back in from a nature walk and I started to channel this song by Sabrina Claudio, and it's called Creation. And inside of the song, she's talking about when her and a person was together, all it did was teach both of them lessons, and they both became the best version of themselves, but it was not meant for them to be together. You guys were only brought together to fill out some type of karmic contract or to learn some type of karmic lessons. You both learned from them, you healed, and you both split to be with your people, okay? Some of you guys could be in a new connection, or the person could be in a new connection. But I feel like the other woman or the other man is like, how did you become like your best version of yourself, or how did you become this version? And it's like, you could be like, because I taught them everything. Like, I taught them how to love, I taught them how to love themselves, I taught them this. Like, you're just going down the line of what you taught this person, but you're also telling, well, you also could just be speaking like, they taught me these things as well. But pretty much what I'm getting is that you guys are now separated from the person. You finished out a karmic contract right around this 999 portal. So things have been completed. Okay, you completed that chapter or that contract that you had with a person. You learned the lessons and it's time to move on. Okay, so I'm going to get this surrounding energy for you guys. Nothing but lessons I taught him back then. Left with my reasons. Now I'll be glad to hand you my creation. I don't get a petty energy of this. It's just like you're handing over like the best version of a person. It's just like one of those moments where a petty version of this would be like um a person that doesn't want to let someone go because they put so much work into them, and it's like they'll be damned if you leave them, or they leave you after you put all this work in. But it's like, it's not like that. I feel like you guys understand. Okay, Most High, can I get some messages for the collective? What's the surrounding energy? Service. I did you a service, bitch. And we have enlightenment at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like that's what this was. It's strong Virgo energy as well. So you could be a Virgo, or this person can be, or it's just a lot of Virgo energy. We're in Virgo season as well. But I feel like whatever you guys did, it was a contract, it was a service. You guys, so both of y'all filled out this service, and y'all got the enlightenment that you needed, and now it's time for you guys to separate. Or you already did. Okay, and this is like the perfect time for that to happen because we just had that 999 portal. We have complacency. Okay, so I feel like one person has officially moved on. The other person is kind of like, somebody learned their lesson, but I feel like another person still is holding on to something. Okay, it's one of those moments, like I was just saying, somebody doesn't want to like leave all of the effort they put into a connection, but the other person learned their lessons. You learned your lessons, or this person did. Okay, is there anything else from this deck, Most High, that the collective needs to see? We have workaholic. Okay, I feel like somebody is still putting in the work. Creation at the bottom of the deck. Passion. Okay, but I feel like somebody is still continuously putting the work in on themselves, even after you guys separated, but somebody else is not. They're stuck, they're complacent. Okay, I feel like this is still something very fresh that happened between you two. Okay, so I want to go in with the Situation Love Oracle. But I feel like this was just like a karmic lesson that you guys both had to learn. So don't feel the need to hold on to it. You know, heal from it and move on, you know. It was just a lesson that you had to learn. Sometimes it sucks because you really care for a person. You want them to be your person. But it's like, you just was there to help them learn a lesson. They was there to help you learn a lesson. Okay? All right, Most High. Situation. Oracle for the collective. The dragonfly, lighthearted, adapt, finding out and change. Things coming to light and heal. Yeah. So I feel like there's still things that could be coming out between you guys, or just things in general. You guys could be finding out a lot of things that were going on. You know, once you leave a connection, that's when a lot of truth comes out that you didn't know. I feel like some of you guys were blinded as well. Some of you guys like didn't want to believe the truth. Okay, you guys didn't want to believe it, but I feel like this right here is helping you guys heal. Anything else, Most High? Please and thank you. Anything else? But I feel like you guys are definitely going through a transformation. The snake. You guys are going through a transformation for sure. But we have competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. Yeah, like I was getting. I don't personally feel a petty energy, but somebody definitely can be being petty. Like, I created this person, and I'll be damned if I let you have him or have her after I put all this effort and work into them, blah, blah, blah. We have ships. Okay? Cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. Yeah. And then we have twin flames behind that. So you guys could have been in the twin flame dynamic. Not all twin flames, and then like romance and you guys run off in the sunset. Sometimes you guys are just brought together to, you know, complete a contract, and then after you learn your lessons, you move on. So yeah, that's what's happening for some of you guys, okay? But for others of you, somebody still has a lot of work to do, okay? Somebody is still doing the work on themselves. They still becoming the best version of themselves, while somebody else, they just like, they're still healing from the situation. They're still getting out of something. Anything else? Excuse me. This might be a part 2, you guys. Heart healing. Someone is still healing from the situation. Thank you. Y'all, I swear to goodness, look, at the bottom of the deck, karmic relationship. I ain't capping. I ain't gonna lie to you, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we have healing heartbreak, toxicity or addictions, abusive relationship. Yeah. So that's what it was. You guys are healing, or this person is still healing. But at the bottom of the deck, we have karmic relationship. Thank you, Most High. We have resentments, triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Yeah, I feel like that's what's happening. It's like a purge, but I feel this big transformational energy happening. Like, it's a lot of things that could be happening at once. I'm getting, is that the Nine of Swords? I'm seeing, I don't know, what deck is that? This Karmic Cycles deck. But I'm going to go in with a shadow work card and see what comes out for you guys, okay? I love y'all. Let's go. Let's go. It might hurt. It still might hurt. It still might be on your mind, baby, but it's for the best. It really is. It's for the best. You won't feel like this for long, or this person will not feel like this for long, okay? But it was needed for you to go through this so that you can transform and become a better version of yourself, to become wiser, to become more in tune, okay? Most High, what was the shadow work that needed to be done? Guilt. Okay, some of you guys could have felt guilty for leaving a person when you didn't want to. Like, somebody could have tried to put you in a guilt trip to like, oh, so you're going to leave me after all of this. But it's like, don't feel guilty about that. If you've outgrown the situation, if you learned your lessons, you can move on. Confirmation, move on. If this person still hasn't learned their lessons, that's fine. But don't keep yourself stagnant. Don't keep yourself stagnant because of this person. Complacency. That's what the stagnation is. But we have released the chains of the past mistakes and embrace the growth that they bring. So it's like, learn from this, you guys. You don't have to hold on to it. Just see it as a learning lesson. That's what we're here to do. We learn. Tell us more. Meet me in part 2, you guys, because this video going to end. I'm going to finish this out, but it's a part 2. We have resistance. Go with the flow and be open to life's changes. Yeah. So it's like, don't feel the need to control everything. Things are happening the way they are, and it's like you cannot, this is like something divine. It's a divine order. You cannot mess with divine order. Everything has to play out the way it is. Meet me in part 2. We ain't done yet. Okay? Okay, you guys, so we are in part 2. Okay, whichever part you see first is meant for you, okay? So I'm going to go in with the Yin and Yang Oracle, okay? What lessons were learned in this situation? Most High, can we get clarification? What lessons were learned? My nose itch. I feel like it was something about you becoming more wiser, trusting your intuition more as well, and not going against it. I feel like you were in your head a lot. And I seen a Nine of Swords that could talk about a lot of mental conflict. I feel like it was a situation of you didn't know if you wanted to officially leave a person or if you wanted to stay and try to work it out. But it's like at some point you had to realize there's no more that I can put into this relationship or this connection. Like, I've done everything. I've tried everything. I I realized what I needed to work on. I did that, and it's time for me to move on. Or this could be the opposite way around, babes, okay? What were the lessons that were learned? Let's have please and thank you. More messages for the collective. But it's like, I feel like this is something eye-opening, okay? We have limitations and fears. And I feel like this is definitely when it's coming about making decisions and choices. We have twin flames again at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like this is the lesson you had to learn is the fear of letting go, the fear of, I feel like it was dealing with like your self-belief, your confidence as well. Like some of you guys could have been like, damn, if I leave this person, what's going to happen? Like, it could have been one of those things where you didn't realize your worth. Like, you didn't know how good you were. Like, did you deserve a new person? Did you deserve the type of love that you wanted? Yes, you do. You just have to learn those lessons just like your person. Okay? Tell us more. What were the lessons learned? Okay, that didn't flip all the way out. What was the lessons learned? Most High, let the cards fly, please and thank you. Deception and temptation. Whoa. Yeah. I feel like you had to learn not to deceive yourself. See things for what they are and not give in to temptation. Something may look good, but that don't mean it's good for you. Okay? It's just like the saying, all money ain't good money. Yeah, it's money, but it's like what's attached to it. Energy is attached to everything. But I feel like you had to learn not to give in to your temptations because it's like I said, it may look good, but it's not good for you. It may feel good, but it's not good for you, okay? So I feel like you had to learn. I feel like, excuse me, confirmation. I feel like you guys were going against everything that you believed in. You were going against your intuition as well. And that's why you had to learn this lesson, okay? So let's move for the collective. Shadow side, dark night. And look, facades of belief. Am I like I'm saying it, that's just coming out, babes? Somebody didn't help you operate out of your lighter self. But like I said, we have a light and a dark side, and that's the shadow work that you had to do. You had to release guilt, and you had to release resistance, okay? Those are the things that you had to work on. And I feel like throughout this portal, that's the things that you learned. You guys could have felt a huge release in your heart space. You guys could have cried a lot. You still can be crying a lot. But I feel like as the days go on, you're going to realize how good you feel. It feels good to release those things because it's like a heavy armor that you had on and you're finally taking it off and you feel so freaking light and you feel better. Okay? But you had to do that work. All healing work isn't rainbows and butterflies and it's not all that. You're going to have to really do some deep digging and heal from those things. All healing ain't pretty. It can have some ugly moments. But with facades of beliefs, like I said, you guys could have went against everything you believed in. I feel like you had to look within, look at yourself, and realize this is not what you deserve. This is not what you want. And you had to realize the person that you were becoming as well. You had to look at yourself like, you can look at yourself and be like, I don't even look the same. Like, this ain't me. This ain't me. What's going on? When you attach yourself to certain people, y'all both pick up each other's habits. Some habits are not good, okay? You could have lost yourself in trying to be with this person. Or they could have lost themselves with trying to be like you. Or trying to be with you. What's that? We have present, abundant, and gratitude. You guys could be showing gratitude, a lot of gratitude, okay? Like, y'all could be so happy. I'm saying like a person like on the ground, thank you, God, like kissing the ground, bowing because you feel so good now. It's like you were so blind to something. You was blinded by love, blinded by lust as well, blinded by how something looked, okay? But now that you're out of that and you have a clear mind and you've literally energetically cleansed yourself, you're very grateful. I feel like you guys see the light at the end of the tunnel. At first, you guys thought it was just doom and gloom, but it's like you found your way. Most High gave you that lifeline and you took it this time. Most High could have reached out to you multiple times to give you this lifeline, and y'all wasn't ready to grab that lifeline because y'all didn't know what was going to happen. Y'all was in fear. Y'all was fearful. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Tell us more for the collective. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Celebration, gifts, abundance. That lifeline is what's bringing in this abundance energy. Okay? Not only financially, but this is love, finances, spiritual growth, alignment. This is beautiful. Like, I feel it in my heart space. You guys are celebrating. This is a huge win. Do you know how tough it is to get out of a karmic ass cycle? A person that keeps drawing you back in. And it's like you love a person. You love them with your whole heart. But you know for a fact, deep down, you knew that wasn't good for you. You knew it wasn't. Or they knew it wasn't. But now that you guys got out of that, what's that? Now that you guys have released that situation and you guys moved away from each other, now you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Yeah, storm and unexpected. Something happened unexpectedly during this 999 portal. Like, that was the icing on the cake. This is something that just blew everything out of the water, and now you're refreshed or cleansed. Okay. Ooh, tell us one more time for the collective. Thank you. I want to give you guys a conscious spirit message, y'all. This probably be like 3 parts. I don't know. But it's just like, this is a big message. So we have regret and repression. I feel like you guys are no longer regretting the decision that you made. And you're not repressing anything that you felt. Any thoughts that you had, any feelings that you had, you're releasing those things because it's only holding you back. It's only stunting your growth. That's only keeping you complacent and stagnant, and you don't want to be like that anymore. So you broke those chains. Yeah. Hold on. Where is that? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to give y'all a fortune message. Okay. Most High, can we get a fortune message for the collective? Please and thank you. Okay. Let's see. Fortune message for the collective. My back's starting to get hot, y'all. I'm not done. I'm not done. This feels like a big message. What's that? Unity. And we have a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, hope, and let's see. You radiate and attract great love. Yeah. I feel like once you release that situation, I feel like your bond with the Most High became even stronger. You feel refreshed. You feel at peace. You're hopeful again. I feel like everything has been restored. Because once you hit 9, that's like the ultimate number. Then you start right back over at square one. 1108. Okay. Oh, wow. Happy minute birthday to her. Anyways. But I feel like everything that you once lost is being restored within you guys. I'm going to see y'all in part 3. I'm not done. I tell you, this is a big message. I feel that. Can I get another one for the collective? What's another fortune message? Thank you. Whatever I've been saying this entire time. Transformation in Phoenix. And it's funny that I'm saying 11/08/11. That's November. Scorpio energy. You could be a Scorpio or somebody could be a Scorpio as well, okay? But Virgo is also about the hermit. That's like introspection, healing, going within to seek the answers that you need. But the video about the answer, I'm going to just read these in the next one, okay? Part 3. I'm going to see y'all there. Okay, y'all. So for transformation, this is number 32. Some of you guys could be 32 years old. That reduces down to 5, which brings upon transformation and change. But we have reach out for the power and strength to make changes. Enrich your life and become the person you want to be. And going through this plus other things, you realize the person that you don't want to be, so you know exactly who you want to be. This brought about a lot of transformation. You guys may not be seeing the quote unquote results just yet, but know that it's coming. Continue to work on yourself, okay? Also, we have the Phoenix, more Scorpio energy. We have be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. I want to cry. I swear to goodness, congratulations. That's number 25. We also have the number 34. So 757, 757, 577. Something about those numbers, you guys, okay? Look those up in different variations. It could mean something to you guys, okay? But I want to give you guys a conscious spirit message as well, okay? So this is beautiful, okay? This is beautiful. All right. Let's see. Most high, can we get a conscious spirit message for the collective, please and thank you. Okay. Conscious spirit message for the collective, most high. What is it that they need to know at this moment? What is their conscious spirit message? Archangel Michael is very present and heavily watching over you guys, okay? Y'all could be hearing a lot of sirens as well. Y'all could be saying 14, 414, 444 a lot as well. But we have, I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings into my life. Archangel Michael gave you that strength, that courage to believe in yourself, to believe in that you can get out of a situation like this and things will be okay. You had to keep, it's like you had to keep reminding yourself everything will be fine. Everything is going to be okay. You just had to wake up and realize that maybe the things that you wanted, you're not going to have it with this person. Okay? You're not going to have it with this specific person, but that don't mean you're not going to have it at all. You're going to have it with somebody else, just like they're going to have it with somebody else, okay? Tell us more. Whoa. Embrace change. Come on, Spirit. And it's like they're walking through that portal. They embracing it. It's like they're not, damn, what's the word? They're surrendering. You're surrendering, okay? You're not holding on to anything from the past. You're not bringing no baggage with you. You're ready for this change. You're ready for this elevation. You need that, okay? You had to be hungry enough to make it through that portal to change and transform and move forward. But we have, I move easily and confidently through changes in my life. So remain confident, you guys, okay? Yeah. And be graceful. Show grace and be graceful with this change, okay? It don't have to be super hard. You don't have to make things hard. It don't have to be. The reason why it's hard is because you make it hard. But it's a lot of things that are not, it's not hard to do. If you want something badly enough, you're going to make that change, okay? We also have the number 16. We have 31 as well. A lot of 7s. A lot of 5s, 4s. Tell us more for the collective, Most High. What else is there? Anything else from this deck? Throat chakra. Okay. So speaking, using your voice more, communicating more. Okay. That could have been something else that you guys had to work on your communication. All right. But we have, I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Yeah. So it's just like, I feel like you become, not blunt, but I feel like you just say things how it is, okay? You're being very authentic about yourself and with yourself, but you also expect that from other people, or you want them to express their truths as well. But I feel like, yeah, like I was saying, after you left a situation, a lot of truth could have been coming out, all right? But yeah, that's what's going on. Heavy on the water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to have that in your big 3, or that don't have to be a sun sign. It can be anywhere in your chart, okay? Now, I want to give you guys, where is that deck? Okay. I'm going with the Cosmic Cycles. At the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Okay? That talks about karmic cycles as well. Let's see what's high. What's the messages for the collective that they need to see right now? Messages for the collective. But I also, I was getting, while I was editing the other clip, you guys, is I seen 1111 on the 11th. And I was like getting this energy of like your spirit team clapping for you and feeling proud of you guys, okay? Because you made it through. Okay, Most High. Messages for the collective. What is it that they need to prepare for or needs to know at this moment? What's this next chapter looking like? King of Pentacles. Stability. Okay? I feel like this is also dealing with confidence as well. Stability. Knowing your worth. And I feel like this is about you being more stable and grounded. Okay? Not just putting up with anything, knowing your worth. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you love it, you love it. And I feel like you are about to be in some type of like unbothered energy. Because as I'm looking at the pictures, like he's just sitting there chilling, taking his pictures and stuff, but he do not look bothered at all. So I feel like this is the energy that you're about to be in. Very unbothered. Like your peace cannot be tampered with. You are not settling for like, if you feel like somebody is disturbing your peace, gone, poof, they cannot be around you, because I feel like your energy is changing. It's about to be very beautiful. You guys could be feeling it slightly. Okay, it's like a lot of recalibration going on. Okay, because as you're shedding things, new things are coming in, all right? Tell us more. Tell us more for the collective. What's to come? What's to come for the collective? Okay, we had a 5 of Cups. Okay, so that talks about sadness, despair. Ooh, with the Page of Swords. So somebody could be in this energy and they're watching you. Whew! We get whoever somebody is watching you guys while they're in this 5 of Cups energy. They're watching you heal. They're watching you actually put the steps in to change and transform. Also, I'm getting the sense like a person could be like, why couldn't you be this person when you were with me? You weren't meant to be this person when you was with them, because they didn't know how to treat you. It's just like, you know how some people be praying like, can I get $1 million? And it's like, God be like, no, I'm not giving that to you, because I can see the way you're thinking. I see the way you're feeling. You're not going to do anything but blow it just to impress other people. Like, you're not going to help people out. You're not going to do nothing with that $1 million, but to just blow it freely, freely and willy-nilly and not do anything with it. So it's like, they didn't deserve you at your best. They don't deserve you at your best. And they're watching you guys. Tell us, what's that? Can I get it? Ace of Cups. I feel like you guys found it's a new sense of self-love for yourself as well. Like, I feel like you guys are heavily pouring into yourselves, doing a lot of self-work, doing a lot of self-love. You guys could be doing your affirmations, just taking care of yourself. And it's like, it's more than taking care of your outer appearance. It's like you taking care of your insides as well. The way you feel, the way you're thinking, the way you eat. Like, it's just a lot of work that you're putting into yourself. And it's showing. If you haven't done this yet, it's about to start happening as well. Also, for some of you guys, y'all can bring, the more you work on yourself, the closer you get to meeting a person that actually fits you, a person that actually deserves you at your best, because they've done the work themselves. Y'all could meet a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay? Somebody could have Aquarius in their chart as well. Tell us more for the collective. I'm getting hot, bro. I'm getting hella hot. We had a 4 of Cups. I feel like somebody, this past person or somebody from your past could want to come in and give you a love offer to see if you want to do things again, but you don't want that. It's not good enough for you. You know your worth, and what they were offering you was not good enough, so you don't want it. No. Yeah, 5 of Wands. I feel like this person is going to try to compete with you guys, or they want to compete for your love. They want to compete for your attention as well. It's too late. It's too late. Tell us more, Most High. Whew, y'all, I'm hot. Okay, yeah, so the last thing that had came out was the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel like you guys are just focusing on yourselves, gradually moving forward with things, and I feel like you guys could be very tunnel vision, just very much focused on yourselves. Hold on. Let's see, where did they, I just set them down somewhere, and I don't know where they at. They in my face, I know it is, yep. Alright. Okay, Miss High. Anything else that the collective needs to know? It's something that's gonna come in that's gonna surprise you guys. Also, y'all could have like an unexpected guest that comes to your crib, or you just bump into them somewhere. Okay, y'all could be seeing specific kind of like spirit animal totems, like it's certain birds that you guys could be seeing. Something about a hummingbird could be significant. Okay, so let's move for the collective. Most High, please and thank you. We had a Three of Wands. I feel like you guys are taking a solo journey. Okay? A solo journey. Moving forward. Looking forward towards the future. Not thinking about the past. Tying in with the embrace change. This is like a solo journey. Something that's only meant for you. Okay? But this is something that's personally for you. This is personal growth. Okay? What's the outcome for the collective? Ten of Pentacles. Yep. That's what's coming in your near future. With this Three of Wands and a Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's stability, harmony, peace, okay? Family. You guys could be finding soul tribe members as well. But I feel like it's bliss and happiness and stability overall. Okay? Let's see. I want to give you guys a... Don't look at my ponytail in the back. Stop. Y'all. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm going to give you guys the City of Dreams Oracle. Yes, because I'm ready to go eat, y'all. I've been fasting. I'm ready to eat now. I'm hungry. Can we get a City of Dreams Oracle? Okay, we have Bodega Cat, and we also have Enjoy the Ride. So I feel like since you guys had made it through this storm, the ride is about to get smooth. So it's smooth sailing, like the Six of Swords type of thing. And I feel like it's no need for you guys to worry, because everything that you once worried about is going to be taken care of as well. Just remember to stay focused on yourself with eyes on your own paper. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing with that Knight of Pentacles. Taking your time, only focusing on yourself. And we have Candle Magic. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely be getting into candle magic, all right? Manifestations, cord cuttings. We have what goes around comes around. So karma. And this the Wheel of Fortune as well. So I feel like you guys are receiving your good karma after this period of crisis. Thank you. Confirmation. After this period of crisis that you had, you now receiving good karma. You're at the top of the wheel now. And know that you guys are protected, all right? Okay. I was literally trying to grab the deck. 1111 came out. So y'all could be saying 1111 heavily right now, okay? Something about confirmation verb 311 as well. Excuse me, can I stop burping? Goodness, okay. I'm gonna go on with the Ascendant's Master deck, and we're gonna get y'all a closing message. Okay, Most High, what is the collective's closing message? What is their closing message? What is that called? Tetherball? Okay. Can we get a closing message for the collective, please? And thank you, Most High. We have take charge of the situation. And I feel like that's exactly what you guys are doing. We have Moses. So instead of you guys just being stuck and stagnant and just waiting for something to happen, you took charge as well. You took charge of it. You decided, like, if nothing will change if there's no change. So you guys stopped waiting for something to happen. You guys were just like, look, I'm going to make something shake. And that's exactly what you guys are doing at this time. But I was seeing tetherball. I think that's what it's called when you have like a pole and you tie a ball to some type of string and you smack it and spin around. I was saying that. I don't know. Some of y'all could have played that or something. Can I get another message for the collective, please? Okay. All right. Let go, Kuan Yin. So yeah, I feel like you guys are letting go of the past because it's not serving you at all. Leave it in the past. The past is the past for a reason. We also have find the blessings in your current situation. For those who are still healing from this situation or healing from multiple things, always look at the blessings, you guys. All right, you left at the best time. You know, things could have gotten worse if you didn't leave and you left at the right time. So find those blessings. You still well and alive. You still can pay your bills. You know, be grateful. Find things to be grateful for and show gratitude. We also have Lady Nada, and we have mother, wife, sister, and daughter. And I feel like with this, you guys are knowing your worth. You could be a man watching this as well. We have masculine and feminine energy within us, okay? But I feel as though you guys are nurturing yourselves. You're being all of these things to yourself. You're being your mom. You're being the wife you want to be. You're being your sister. You're being your daughter. You know, you're being a daughter, okay? You're being all of these things within yourself. You guys could be operating out of your divine feminine energy as well. And then we have Saint Germain, work your magic. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing, okay? There's another deck that I wanted to use for you guys. Ooh, yep. I got a prayer card deck. So I'm going to get you guys one of those. And then we going to be out. We're going to be outie 2000. Okay, Most High, can I get a prayer card for the collective? If I butcher this, you guys, because y'all know, like, certain Bible verses, they speak a certain way. So if I butcher it, please do not beat me up. Okay? Can I get a prayer card message for the collective? What is their prayer? Hello? What is their prayer card? Okay. Okay. So we have... Let me clear my throat. We have... Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. Corinthians 13:4. Okay. So I will put that inside of here so y'all can see it. Another one that you guys is Proverbs 3:3. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Okay? Boom. And then we have Psalms 28:7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. Boom. So those are your prayer card messages. I hope these messages brought you insight, guidance, healing, confirmation. But yeah, you guys, I love y'all. And this is a beautiful reading because the things that you're about to experience or you're currently experiencing, it gets a lot better. Okay, take it a day at a time. Continue to focus on yourself. Continue to heal. Continue to love on yourself. And don't hold yourself back. Do not fear change. Okay, you're going to be fine. All right, everything is working out as it should. So pat yourselves on the back. All right, but I will talk to you guys later.